Hi everyone, Brett Gurney here with BrettGurney.com, and it's time to do one of our training sessions. Today's topic: social networking sites for business. If you think it's a waste of time, think again. A lot of you know I do these type of trainings often. What I'm doing here is referring to a blog post that I wrote on February 7th of this year. And what I will do in a lot of cases is I will read the first few lines of the blog post to kind of get me, in the groove of things and refresh my memory and stuff like that. And then I will elaborate on the content in the blog post. And like I said, these are blog posts that I wrote by doing, my researching and studying and stuff like that, on the internet through different um, avenues, different mentors, and so on. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Social networking sites for business. If you think it's a waste of time, think again. How important are social networking sites for business? Okay, have you ever wondered if social networking sites were important to business building efforts, or do you think they're a waste of time? Okay, so in this post, we're going to give you some facts about this. It's I mean, we all know that times are changing fast, in the online and the network marketing world, and that what worked last year or last month or maybe even last week may not work so well today. It's a fast evolving cyber world, and things are changing very quickly as far as the things that can be done or need to be done to drive traffic, to get exposure, to brand yourself on the internet, and stuff like this. And what it's done is it's put everybody on a level playing field. It doesn't matter um, how long you've been around. It doesn't matter what you've done in the past. It doesn't matter if you're an old timer or a newcomer. Um, what it means is that with this evolution of the internet, um, everybody now has the same opportunity to create the contacts, to build a list, to gain that reputation, to build an organization. All these things because the resources are so vast now. Okay, those who learn the techniques will fare the best because that's just where we are now. Okay, so if you think that because you once knew how to get ranked, um, then there's nothing more to learn. Well, that's not the case. That's false. Okay, and if you believe social media sites are a waste of time, that's not the case either. Okay, Facebook, Twitter, Google, LinkedIn, Pinterest, all the others, they all have a place in the what matters category. Okay, um, and if you're like I was not so long ago, thinking that this whole social media stuff is a waste of time and who wants to sit around and chat all day and I just don't get it. Um, if you're thinking that, then it's time to get it. Okay, it's time to get yourself plugged in because if you're trying to build an online business, you need to get yourself online. You need to take your business online because that's where it's at nowadays. I'm not saying you can't build an organization offline. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that you can't build an organization through um, older methods or using the telephone or connecting with people one-on-one. That is absolutely vital. What I'm saying is it's time to add the resources that have been made available to us by the evolution of technology. Okay, and social media being the top of that. Okay, no business or owner wants to sit around and chat all day. That's not what this is about. Okay, if you want to be where the action is, where there's more prospects for any biz than you ever know what to do with, then you need to take your business online. Okay, in addition to the other stuff that you're doing. Okay, social media content, videos, images, stories, ads, blogs, They're all being indexed by Google now. And of course, being indexed by Google is a big deal because when people want answers to anything and everything, what do? They go online and they put in a keyword into a search engine. Okay. Um, so those who are using these platforms, or those who I should say who are not, are missing out on tons of free promotion for their business. They're not being found when a person goes in and types in their keyword for whatever it is that they're looking for, because if you're not doing this, then you're not online, okay? And quite frankly, you need to be, okay? The more good quality content you have, the better indexed you'll be. That's kind of what it's all about now. It's not stuffing keywords anymore. It's putting out good quality content, branding yourself, attraction marketing, relationship marketing, content marketing, whatever you want to call it. That is what what Google, the search engines, the spiders are looking for now. That's how they rank you, is based upon the quality of the content that you're putting out there on the internet. Okay, the better indexed you are, the easier it will be for your potential customers and prospects to find you. The more links to your site, the more popular your site is. The more popular it is viewed by the search engines. Um, the easier you're going to be found. Okay, so basically, here's what you and I think everybody else needs to do immediately if we haven't yet to up our game. Okay, to take our business online, get that exposure, get that content out there. Start by getting a Google account. Okay, get it set up. Don't skip things on your profile. Make sure all your important links are there. Okay, so number one, get a Google account and set it up. And then start making as many connections as possible on your most popular social networking sites: Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, and so on. You don't need to try to do everything at once. Take one, get good at it, get connected on it, get lots of connections, start getting known, and then expand to another one. This is going to take some time, sure, but what are you going to be doing next year or 2 years later from now anyway? If you don't, you might as well be ahead of the game. Okay. The next thing you need to do is not just get on there and set up your profile. Okay. And it's not just making connections. Then you have to participate. It doesn't do anything if you just scan and read people's posts. Okay. Instead, you need to interact. You need to engage with those people in those posts. Like their posts, make comments, join in on conversations, and engage with others. Become a participant and get yourself out there. Okay, get yourself known. People will notice you if you're doing that. Okay, the next thing, if you have customers, encourage them to follow you via social networks. Okay, let them know that you're online, that you're on a social media, whichever site it is, and have them go there and find you so that they can see what you're doing. Okay, get the word out there. You're expanding your network, and this is what it's all about. Okay, the next thing, include your social networking information and links on as many promotions as you can. Everything you do. This is called your online footprint. Okay. Everything that you do, you make this a habit. It becomes part of your routine to always leave your social footprints everywhere you go. Everything you do, you let people know how you can be found online. Okay? And everywhere you network, include a link back to your website. You shouldn't be doing anything anywhere online without giving a link. And I'm not saying spamming people and saying, here's my link, join my business. No, I'm saying, here's my link, connect with me on Facebook, learn a little bit more about me, and if people do that, they will see what you're doing without you asking them to join your business. No more of this, here's my link, buy my stuff, here's my link, join my business. No, they have to get to know you first. Okay? Nobody likes that approach. That approach is done. Don't do it. Okay, so and also the last thing here on this post, when doing searches, social results will always be clearly marked as such on Google's search engine results page. Okay, in other words, you take your business online, you do all the things that you need to do to get that exposure, um, so that and get as much good high quality content out there as you can, whether it be articles, whether it be blog posts, whether it be webinars, videos, um, conversations on social media, whatever it is. Like I said, Google index all that stuff. So when somebody wants to, I mean, you should be able to go to Google and type in your name and see mass amounts of material come back that you're doing online. Okay, if you go to Google and type in your name and you don't see anything, you don't exist in the internet marketing business world. You do not exist. Okay, and you need to exist. Okay, if you want to be a network marketer, or not just a network marketer, I shouldn't say just that. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever your message is, whatever it is that you're promoting, whatever it is that you want people to know about in relation to you, whatever your niche market is, if you, whatever it is, if you're just blogging, or if you're selling a product, or if maybe you're developing a product, or maybe you have a cause, maybe you have a charity, maybe you have whatever it is, um, you have to utilize social media in order to maximize your exposure to the rest of the online business world. Okay, so that's it for today. That's my training for social networking sites for business. If you think it's a waste of time, think again. And how important are they? They're vital. Okay, social media exposure, social media networking sites, I would say are as important as blogging now. Okay, those are the two top number one. And the thing is that you use the two. You bounce back and forth. You piggyback off each other via your Facebook, say, and your blog, and your Facebook. You create a connection circle of all these things that you're doing, so that when somebody finds you on any of those places, they're going to find you in all the other places. Okay. Okay, so thanks again, everybody. Appreciate you watching my videos. I hope you got something out of this. Please feel free to visit my blog, brettgurney.com, and my YouTube channel, youtube.com/brettgurney, and of course my Facebook page. And we will see you all on the next video. Have a great day. Bye.